Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. It's hard to say happy and Monday in the same sentence, but I'm going to say it. Pop me a comment in if you are joining me and you can see me. I'm going to go through some Q&A real quick. Just answer a bunch of questions over the weekend because I got a bunch. So, there we go. Hey. There we go. Hi, Connie. Hi. So I thought I would answer a bunch of questions. I meant to do this earlier, but I just got home. So put my hair up, about to take my makeup off, and then I remembered I was going to do this. So drop me a comment if you're here. I'd love to say hi to you. We're still going to be live on Wednesday night. I'll do my normal demo. What else do I have this week? Friday favorites at 5 p.m. At 8 o'clock. Hello, Chris. Hello. Hello, Annette. I've got lots of people on YouTube tuning in. Oh, getting ready to go pick up Karen at the airport. Please tell her I said hi and happy birthday. And I'm completely jealous that you guys are hanging out together. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome. Hi from Texas. Howdy. Anne Marie. Let's see. Anne, Beth, Melody, Liz. Hello, everybody. How are you all? Oh, why am I sniffling? Okay. So I got a lot of questions over the weekend, but I was quite busy. So I thought I would pop in here. Thank you, Carol Sue, for saying my top is pretty. I tried this on Saturday in front of everybody, and I also kept the jeans. I kept everything in the Stitch Fix box. That never happens. I tried on every item, and they were all keepers. So that was kind of cool, except for it was a little pricey because normally I send stuff back. But this comfy little giddy up was in the box. So hello. Good. Chris is already bringing questions in. So I'm going to answer questions about the mixed media workshop, the Heart workshop that is right here. Chris, this is a 12 by 12 canvas. So it's under 12 by 12. And actually mine was folded. Mine was my Stitch Fix box. So it was folded. So even if it's folded, you can make do. Okay. Oh yes. Thank you for saying super cute. They were cute this time. So this is the project. I did mine on a 12 by 12 canvas. I did keep the pants, Annette. Thank you for asking. Look, see, I was a little. This is already spreading, and I already put my foot through it. So here are the questions that I'm going to talk about today, because I've had a lot of people from Australia, which is absolutely fantastic. And they're also not happy that I think the time frame is at 3 o'clock or something in the morning, and ask me to change the time. Well, I can't. Maybe in the future I'll do something different, but I have to, work my day job. So I don't think they're going to understand if I say I got to cut out here. And anyway, so I did my project on a 12 by 12 canvas. I don't care what size you do it on. People are asking, can I get 10 by 10 or 8 by 10? You can scale everything down. You can go larger if you want. Chris just asked what size cardboard box. Just has to fit within this 12 by 12 area. My heart was folded. Didn't matter. I could straighten it out. Tori said, super excited for the challenge. I'm sure I'm going to make multiple versions. Okay. So that's my number one question is, what did I put it on? This is what it's on. Okay. That's what it's on. Canvas. If you want, here's proof. I have proof. You can do it in an art journal. I don't mind. But when I do mixed media challenges, I'm really building you up to do other surfaces because I love my art journal and I love my idea book, but I really want you to stretch yourself and start buying. Now, you can buy canvases from Mike's place pretty inexpensively. They're not the best, but if you're practicing, not the best is probably the best thing that you could be on because it's not a big investment. And I'm all about not big investments. The cost is $10. The cost for the cost for the workshop is $10. It does not include materials. We write that on there right away. And before you even sign up, you can go see the materials list. And if you are wanting to sign up, by all means, a lot of people have already a lot of the, in fact, I've had people all weekend going, I had no idea I had gesso. I've never even known how to use it. Great, I'll get to use it. I did say to them, you might want to open it up because if you haven't used it, might be dried up. So you don't want to be disheartened if you go to use something. A lot of people, some people, particularly overseas, I do my resources list as best I can, and I do provide a resources list. It's listed on the materials. I do have an Amazon affiliate account. Thank you so much for supporting that as well when you purchase, if you're going to purchase through Amazon. And I do have a section dedicated to this challenge. But if you are living in, the sky is really pretty. Again, we're having really pretty sunsets and sunrises. If you live overseas, I don't know all of the stores and what's available. So I've had a couple people say that they are in New Zealand, Australia, couple from UK. They couldn't get the exact colors. I do not like, I think you can use normal craft paints. And even in the group, I gave alternatives. So if you don't have like media paint, these might be harder to come by. They're just a better quality paint. If you don't have them in the group, I did put a list of Deco Art Americana colors. Several of them are the same. Payne's gray, Prussian blue hue, white, black, those are all the same. Now, even though this says titanium white, snow white in your craft paints will be the same or similar. Payne's gray, very similar. Prussian blue hue, very similar. Carbon black, same as, I think it's lamp black. I use pyrrole red, primary red. Oh, I am live, Megan. I am live. I'm live right now. So I use a variety. The only one I would say that probably you might have a little bit of an issue. Oh, and this, by the way, I think I put extreme sheen. Any gold paint or gold anything will work. I think it said extreme sheet. It's extreme sheen. That was a typo. But that's not even necessary. If you don't have gold, don't go running out and buying it. You can work. Yeah, there's workarounds. Okay. So the Quinn Gold is like a rust color. So I would, Americana makes cinnamon stick. It's kind of like that. Don't go running out because you're, exasperated over colors. Titan Buff is like a cream colored. So I put all of those there. And even if you go look up the colors on the Deco Art website, you can go and kind of just take the color chart, go to your local craft store, get anything that works. The other thing is, if you don't want to do it in the same colors that I do it in the colors that make you happy. Okay. You could just get a coordinated ribbon. Don't worry about getting the same ribbon. I just don't want anybody to get lost in those details. And it seemed like a few people were saying, well, I can't sign up because I don't have all the colors. Well, I would prefer you find colors that mean something and make you happy versus something that I did. Now, obviously I went with just a red, standard plain red heart because it's Valentine's month. But I don't care if your heart is teal or purple, or I could be red, I could be yellow, I could be green, I could be whatever. I don't mind. I think half of the fun when we do these challenges is to see how everybody's turned out, because even though we're all individually doing the same project step by step, everybody is going to have a different project because you're in different places, different paths, different journeys. Your art is a different style than everybody else's, even than mine. And that's what I love about it. So don't let materials stop you. Some people have said, I want to watch. How long do I have to watch? You have 30 days. That's it. We cut it off. We're done. It's $10. It's a challenge for a reason. And the big part of this is I really want to challenge you to participate, or it's a workshop, is to do it with me. That's really the idea, because the most motivation you're going to get is when we do it together. Yeah, I could be green. I could be violet. Somebody TikTok it. I do. So fun to see all the unique paintings in our challenge. Yes, it is. It's really half the fun for me as a teacher is to see what people do and how they take it and how they make it different. Yes, the workshop is up for 30 days to replay. You don't have to be there live. I had somebody email me this morning who said she was very disappointed because her live time is at 3 a.m. and she prefers to be there live. I'm sorry. That's the thing with time zones. I'm never going to make all of the people happy all of the time. That's not the same. I don't even think I'm going to make some of the people happy all the time, but I do my best. I do these as, and we're breaking it apart step by step: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've been getting a lot of questions about joining Mixed Media Makers. If you didn't get in on the founding launch, this is your best opportunity to join, because I will announce there first when the doors are open. And I have gifts for the first 25 people who sign up for a year. Annette just said, I get up at 3 a.m. So I believe if you would like to join me, Annette will be up at 3 a.m. and we'll be able to do that. I know it's so hard because when I do these challenges, I need to find 5 consistent days that I have available. And I know at 8 a.m. I make myself available. So I do the best I can. And that's all I can do, because believe it or not, there are so many countries that participate in my challenges. And I love that. Yeah, I can't be live for 24 hours. I pretty much can talk myself into oblivion and nothing would make sense. So, oh, hi, Lisa. What a great surprise to see you too. I love that. Yeah, I try so hard. And then this week I got a couple of, sometimes I get nasty grams, but I did get a couple of poignant suggestions to which I wanted to look up and see what that person's experience was with me. And why does it have to take 4 days? It's a workshop. It's mixed media. Takes some time to dry. I want to be able to do stuff step by step. There's no prep work that is needed. All you need to do is gather your supplies, have them nearby. And even if your canvas is prepped, I mean, I don't know what you're prepping it for, because I'll probably change it up. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, somebody said, what if I don't have old sheet music? I do. Use book text, library text, words out of a book. You can get it off the internet, clip art. Don't take somebody else's art, please. That's all I ask. Lisa, I'm going to send my surveys to you. She says, as far as I'm concerned, you're doing everything right. It's a miracle, the stuff I hear I'm doing wrong. This is just a piece of sheet music. When you go to the link, by the way, I do have this. So it is completely available, minus my typo. I apologize. Somebody pointed that out. It's really mad when I make a typo. I got a couple of messages about stamp pads. With stamp pads, I recommend Archival Ranger waterproof. It says waterproof, permanent on the front. There's probably 452,000 stamp pads out in this world. Not a lot of them are waterproof and permanent. I know that this is for a fact. So please double check whatever you're using. I just don't have the time when I get emails to look at every single brand because I'm not familiar with every single brand and I don't want to be approving. I just know what works. That doesn't mean if you don't have this, it's going to be the end be all end all. In all of my projects, I will say if you don't have a particular material, or people will ask me, I don't have this, what can I do? I give workarounds. Cindy said, Deco Art shipped my order of 20 bottles of fresh paint today. Now I'll feel better when I toss my older stuff. It's always fun getting new paints. I love getting new paints. I think that was it. Oh, I got a question about varnish. They don't like satin. They want matte. Okay. I won't get mad at you. I will never know. I always tell people, I don't take your artwork home. A lot of question about my stamps. My stamps come from Dare to Be Artsy. Today somebody messaged me and said they found a source in Germany that had my stamps. So that was really cool, but they don't have all of them. You can go direct to Dare to Be Artsy. You don't have the stamps, not the end of the world. I used a twine. A lot of people said they like to use rusted wire. I love rusted wire as well, but I didn't have any or I couldn't find it more so. So you can substitute that. No, you don't have to use the same exact ribbon I did. Just find some ribbon that makes you happy. That is fine by me too. Masking tapes. We are not using this in lieu of painter's tape. Oh, we're not using painter's tape. Okay. I didn't see it in the picture. We're not using this in lieu of painter's tape. There is a technique on this. So this is just plain old masking tape. Don't use painter's tape for what we're going to use it for. I don't think it would work as well. And as far as size of tags, size depends on what you would like in proportion with your heart, in proportion with the project that you're making. So invite your creative friends. If you're a member of Mixed Media Makers, the founding members, instructions are in the group. Please don't sign up. It costs more money to refund $10 than it does to just have you go in the group and find it. That was put up several times just as a reminder because an email was sent. Somebody asked if a glue gun can be used. Yes, a glue gun can be used. I don't think I have any fingerprints left from using glue guns. So I just use Beacon's 3-in-1 I like. Or Fabri-Tac, Zip Dry, anything like that. Elmer's, I don't know. Just you want something that's going to stick to the surface, I think. Okay, that was really it. I got so many questions this weekend, and I felt it was easier if I just did a quick live and I answered those questions. And again, I'm here. You can really, the best place to post any questions are in the Facebook group because I go in there and answer them, or Ann does, which is really helpful for me because I can't be everywhere every minute of every day. Now I have that song in my head. I could be green, I could be violet. Okay. Anyway, any other questions before I go? Elizabeth said we can also try the materials we have and do it again with new ones if we don't like it. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Especially if you do it on an inexpensive campus. I'm sorry, my lipstick is just all over the place. And Australia Spotlight, cheap as chips. Don't know what that means. Spotlight. Yes, I'm familiar with Spotlight, so you might want to go there as well. I'm not really, I really wanted, is your twine from Amazon? I could probably go find it. It's from my May Arts. It's from May Arts. And I probably have enough for everybody, but I'm not shipping it. I can find a link for twine, but you know what works even fine? Oh, look, I have it in this. You can get twine from the hardware store. Doesn't have to be fancy twine. It can be just twine, as opposed to fancy twine. I just want to say twine. I just found a tool in my belongings that I don't know what it is. Okay. It means it's inexpensive at Spotlight. Oh, thank you very much, Megan. Thank you. Yeah, twine, Dollar Tree, probably. Yeah. Okay. Spotlight has limited colors. Yeah, find a limited palette in there. Yeah, I'm good with that. Any other questions? I know I fielded a lot of questions and I just decided this might be the easiest way to get out there. If you haven't signed up, yes, you still have time. Typically we close signups off like the last day of the workshop because they still have 30 days from that last day of the workshop to view the classes. But when we tell everybody it's shutting down, we are sorry that your pet zebra ran away with your canvas and you need another 30 days. It's all automatic. We just archive it and we don't carry that on. So 30 days is plenty. It's $10, $10. So did I say it's $10? Especially, and then today somebody messaged, and I understand if you don't have any of the supplies, those supplies could rack up and be $50 worth of supplies. But all the supplies that I use are supplies you would use over and over and over again. So my thought process is you're not buying them to paint one 12 by 12 canvas. You're buying them to paint more. Paint rocks, put them out on your hike, paint a card, paint something for your friends, start an art journal. Paint with your grandkids, paint with your kids, paint for fun, paint for you, paint for no reason. Paint. Okay. Can I meet you in person? Oh, how fun you are. Oh, yeah, Lisa, I'm a drag in person. Yeah, total drag. I think for those of you who have met me, probably the same person. Thank you, Lisa. I would like to meet you as well, especially if you think this personality is fun. So I appreciate that. That's really nice because I'm particularly tired. Does anybody hate tax time? I hate it. All right. I also don't like that it's tax time and it takes me away from painting because I had to make all these changes this year. So, oh, wait a minute. Hitomi has been to my classes in person. She knows. There we go. I have a reference. I love you, Chris. Thank you. I'm a drag. Very boring. Thank you, you guys. Life is just a little more fun when you can laugh. And by the way, when you teach art, Lisa, half of what you teach involves paint drying. And if there's nothing worse than just sitting there twiddling your thumbs while paint is drying, it's really nice that you have something entertaining and it's fun. Yeah. I think I covered it. Are there any other questions? By the way, I do a free demo every Wednesday night for free. Why would you pay $10? Wait a minute. Because you're going to get way more out of this workshop than we do in a half an hour demo on Facebook. And that is how I treat every workshop I do. I put my heart and soul into it. With mixed media, you have drying time. So the hardest thing that we ever do with mixed media is wait for things to dry. And because I don't know where everybody lives, and if you live in the Amazon rainforest and you're doing this class with me, you're going to need that dry time. I live in Southern California, can pretty much step outside, light a fire, and it'll be dry. And right now, some of you are living in the Arctic tundra. So this will be a really nice distraction. And it starts a week from today. And it will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I really try to take it step by step every day and leave Friday for any, or not Friday, ditch the thought of Friday. That motorcycle goes by. I don't know if you heard that. That motorcycle goes by at 5 o'clock every single morning. Every single morning. And he guns it right when he gets to my house. I'm assuming it's a man, could be a woman. It's the loudest motorcycle in the world. Yes, a week from today. And please do not ever think that like you can rewatch the videos. Yeah, okay, good. You guys did hear it. Yeah, there's a lot of snow happening in places that it was cold here this weekend. And actually, in my defense as well, it was 28 degrees this morning when I woke up. Yeah. So, all right. Any other questions? By the way, my little fun Stitch Fix share on Saturday was so much fun. I just felt like I had such a deep afternoon with the passing of my friend and being at her celebration of life. It was fun to just come on and be silly and try on my clothes. I did not do a live session, but I did appreciate the random comment on YouTube where the guy said, "Take it off, mama." I deleted that comment. Take it off, mama. I'm not your mama. Oh, Tracy said, I thought you had sound effects. No sound effect. I do have sound effects, but I've never used them. All right. I've got to go back to tax world. And yesterday I printed up like 1,000 things and they were in a queue, and they never printed. So I still got it, guys. Mama. It was like MA. Thank you. Take it off, mama. I was thinking, would you talk to your mother with that mouth? All right. Well, have a wonderful evening, you guys. Do something creative. I've dedicated myself to half an hour of tax stuff. And then I'm painting tonight. And your Artful Journey members, we might be a little delayed this month. We have had some things happening with my team. You guys might have noticed. And so we've had some personal things happening. Nothing bad. We're all good. But your Artful Journey members, new content should drop this week. I will find out when. I will also post our live dates. We have a morning meditation and a wine with wine. And then Mixed Media Makers, our first project it's done. It's behind me. It's one of those pieces back there. Our first project is going to drop in February. I don't have the exact date, but it's all done and recorded. And then we are going to do a live in February, but we're not going to do it until the end of the month because that's when we're going to have new members. It might be kind of chaotic. I've got to work all that out. It is crazy that it is already February. But I'm actually done with January and I need to wrap that in a bow and put it away. So I'm done with January. We're wrapping that. I'm calling that a day. And then Friday, my favorites will be on at 8:00. And I want to thank you guys so much for all of your emails about how much you're enjoying that and how many suggestions you're giving. I'm having so much fun. I didn't realize I could have so much fun reviewing things that I love talking about anyway. So it's just more fun when I'm talking to other people who get me, like Lisa, because we're hanging out later. Lisa, what time's dinner? All right. Cindy Lou Who, her name's not said, snow is coming Thursday to Tennessee. Just shouldn't fall in Tennessee. Yeah. Actually, February is jam-packed. And the more art we can put in it, the better is what I have to say right now. Because I'm ready for spring. Oh, and for all of you taking guesses on what my new space in my garage is being used for, uh, it's not for classes, but after I looked at that, I was like, I got so much room for classes, but I'm recarpeting my garage. Isn't that funny? Oh, Lisa, red snapper. Oh, I can't have fish. All right. Can you do a side of chicken with no tomato? Okay, I think it's really rude that I just got invited to Lisa's. I mean, I invited myself to Lisa, and now I'm making her change the menu. Maybe tomorrow night's better, Lisa. Could we? And I'm trying to stay away from pasta and carbs. All right. I won't invite myself over. Can't wait to watch the replay. Just got on and want to know what you said about mixed media. Oh, Sue, I covered it all. Yeah, you're going to want to watch. Oh, Cindy Lou will go over to your house, Lisa. She loves red snapper. I feel like I'm making... You know what's really funny is when my friends don't invite me for dinner because I'm single, I sometimes say to them, I'm free on Thursday. Or do you want to go out? Because I don't want to cook. It's not unusual for me to invite myself over. I'm not inviting myself over to anybody's house, though, that I have to drive in snow or dig my way to. Donna, it is safe to say I am not visiting you in Saskatchewan right now because I feel like I would have to like dig my way to you or tunnel my way to you. All right. Oh yeah. See, she's in the middle of a snowstorm. Sue just said I ordered a mini trampoline so I can eat carbs and jump them off. Love that. I just had visions of Sue eating a big old piece of garlic bread, bouncing up and down. Take that, carbs. All right. Oh, that stir frying peanut sauce sounds amazing. Okay. All right, Lisa, let me know what's for dinner tomorrow night. I cannot wait for us to meet. Thank you, guys. I love it anytime I can pop on here and chat with y'all. And if you have any questions about the supply list, just, pop over a message, put it in the Facebook group. We'll help you. I will help you through it. A lot of people watch the videos and they like to, see what they want to invest their money in. I really recommend that for $10 because you want to see what the supplies do before you go buying them. All right. Unless you have them and you've been sitting on them for a rainy day. It's raining. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. It's raining, man. Okay. This girl is out. I got to finish my project for Valley Stamp and Scrap and photograph that tonight. And I will see you all. What time is Wednesday class? Pacific Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. 5:30 every Wednesday night. Lisa is babysitting and just seeing this now. I feel like Lisa is saying that she should be babysitting and watching me, but I know that must be a grandchild because we would have a boatload of fun. We already have. All right. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you all this week. I'll keep answering those questions. And the signups I shared in the comments and in the description. Have a wonderful evening. Talk to y'all later.